At their final session of the year today, legislative leaders responded to the attack on the power substations in Moore County, and they say they'll investigate what the state can do to protect its infrastructure when they return for next year's session. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us live from the legislative building. And Laura, you know, a lot of people following this story, they want specific solutions to this.
Chris, and I think lawmakers are looking too. You know, when this new season starts in January, both legislative leaders say they will move pretty quickly to start looking into ways that they can try to prevent future attacks. And not just on the power grid, but on water, sewer, and even internet as well. House Speaker Tim Moore said there's a lot we still don't know about the Moore County attack at this stage of the investigation.
What we know as far as the precision of it, I mean, it's a little frightening.
After 9/11, Moore said there was a lot of talk about hardening facilities against similar attacks. He says what happened in Moore County should reopen that conversation.
Ensuring that everything from your water supply to, of course, electrical to everything else is as hard as it can be and is protected from those who would try to commit terrorism. I mean, that's basically what that is.
Senate Leader Phil Berger agreed it's been a wake-up call about vulnerabilities in the state systems.
You can have, you know, half a dozen in multiple counties get hit if folks were, you know, so motivated to do something like that. So, and I think everybody has those concerns.
Berger and Moore say they'll start by assessing just how vulnerable different systems are and then looking at how best to protect them. That could come with a hefty price tag, and it's not clear who would pay for it, the state or local government or the utility. Moore says they'll study other states and countries to look for less costly solutions.
You could imagine if you're having to build a fortification around one of these things, that could get expensive. There may be some inexpensive things that can be done, but at this point, there's a lot of things we just don't know.
Now, I did ask Berger whether lawmakers might also consider toughening the penalties under state law for such attacks in the future. He said he needs more information about the motive behind the attack before he decides whether tougher laws are needed. Back to you, Chris.
You know, a little bit ago, I actually talked with an expert here in the Triangle on national security that kind of touched on it again. It would be nice to fortify this, but it could be very costly. Laura Leslie reporting live in Raleigh. Thank you, Laura.